This is kind of an interesting one. You know, first position is dangerous. The row's like pretty. The row's not good enough to justify first position. Let's just say that. But the techs are pretty good, and I wouldn't mind playing Rhombur to get him. Beast obviously has a wind traps advantage. Una could be fun as well. I'm in the mood for Paul, and Hundro is good in first position. So, really, I'd be happy with anything here. Beast is gone. What do we think about Hundro? I like the idea of Rhombur. The problem is, well, you know what? There's Nick's Engineer. Let's play Rhombur. It'll be fun. I think Una may have timed out. If we get Ring plus Faction, we can go like Hardy Warriors plus Wind Traps. We don't get Ring. We do get Faction. Given the composition of our hand, I think Smuggle is better than Fold Space. Although we could play Fold Space to block Baron. I don't want Baron to run away with the game. I think smuggling was still better because we could smuggle Hardy, and if we smuggle Hardy, we get 2 smuggling bumps. But Baron probably takes Hardy. I don't know. This is a tough one. We run the risk that like tech negotiation or smuggling or a decent spice space aren't even available when our turn comes around. Wealth from Beast is pretty weird. I don't know what that's all about. And I think Yuna's AFK, and she can't go Hardy, so Baron's going to get Hardy Warriors. Ugh, gosh. I didn't notice this, but Haga Basin's got a worm in it. This is just like nothing. This is a worm. This is a big old wall. Kind of interesting. I gotta look more at the arts of these. Yeah, I think she's AFK. Logically, she just wants to go smuggling here. No, I wouldn't mind an Ix-Guild either. Ix-Guild plus Ixian Engineer really do speak to Rhombur, don't they? Smuggling, yeah. She just, like, dropped out. So Baron goes Hardy. Yeah. Which means we probably go tech negotiation. Having negotiators is good for Rhombur. Although I think Dune might be a little better. And just put some troops in, you know, for spice. We have enough that we can still get the X Guild. Ugh, please no. Stop. Damn it. I shouldn't have done that. I should have gone tech negotiation. But at least Una didn't deploy, so I still get a spice. Should have put one troop in, maybe. Would have been better. Well, Voice is a better card than X-Guild, but X-Guild is a more Rhombur card. No way to trash the assassination mission, we don't pick it up. Helps to have more guild access, too. I didn't think Beast would commit on this. Like, why are you gonna go for, like, 2 spice? It doesn't really make a ton of sense. But I like the idea that we have a way to generate dreadnoughts now. I don't like is the idea that Baron might get shifting allegiances. Cool. Baron gets voice, but whatever. Can't win them all. We'll have enough spice this round that when we play our ring, we can just pick up wind traps if we want it. 3 spice here. We wouldn't be able to pick up Holtzman, though. I guess we could pick up this, but we could have picked up Assassination Mission plus Disposal Facility. He drew double faction this round, so he's not going to be able to go to full space next round. Which is nice. I mean, neither am I, but... Except Duncan. That's not what I would have done. He might live to regret that move. The problem with playing Rhombur is that Beast is just better at winning combat, even with my Dreadnoughts. AI gets the first Swordmaster. That's interesting. Oh, or not. Or she does that. That very weird play. Three intrigue cards already. We can pick up a Holtzman just by going to Great Flat. Like, still suits Great Flat. It's kind of cute. Could also go Hardy. Hardy only ties us with Baron. Swordmaster is suddenly in play now because Yuna is being weird. So maybe we want a Wealth. We can Signet Ring to pick up the wind traps if we really want to. If we really want to get water. Beast picks up the wind traps. New tech shuttle fleet. Okay. That's pretty good. Can't get it because we didn't get the water, though. Beast's not in the combat. It's worth putting one troop in here. Maybe two at Arakeen. Where are Yuna's daggers? One in hand, so we don't actually want to deploy two troops. Doesn't do anything for us. So we do this. I think. Other people have two water, so our odds of getting the Great Flat aren't good. We gain a negotiator. We deploy one troop. Voice is somehow still around. Didn't last long. Everyone's got two. Double engineers. That's exciting. Definitely take a freighter fleet. Especially when we have Ixgil to discard, that wants to discard cards. Unfortunately, the techs being so expensive is kind of bad for the engineer strategy. Redraw the ring, but not the stuff we wanted. Una gets to 8 still, somehow. Guild bank rate is annoying. Baron goes fold space. We don't get it. At least I think he does. We don't know what we don't know what he drew, but okay, we actually do get Interstellar this round, which is pretty awesome. If he doesn't play one, I'll change my play to Ghost Secrets. I'd like to play this combat, but I don't think it's going to be possible. Beast sells his spice by the sounds of it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're not going to be able to play this combat at all. I don't think. We would basically need to... I guess we could ring by Shuttle Fleet. That's 2 Solari. If we can just get third, we have it. Problem is... I think Una beats us. I think it's probably worth a shot, actually. Like, Arakeen put a troop in. The problem is that Una has access to Siege Tabor. With the 2 Solari, getting our Swordmaster before Beast would be a big deal. But isn't Interstellar just a lot better? I guess we could get our Swordmaster before Beast that way. It's a little awkward, but... But then we actually don't get it before Baron. Baron gets it before us anyway, no matter what we do. So... Any reason to Mentat here? I don't think so. Maybe. Helps us with our Persuasion. Spy satellites. Okay. Very interesting set of techs this game. Next round we probably draw the Ix Guild. So we can, like, Ix Guild to Fold Space, buy a Dread. Get the Alliance. You do have to worry about the fact that Beast does have the Spice Smuggler. The Spice Smuggler. We could just pick up a Liaison here for Persuasion. There's no way he picks up an Engineer. It's such a bad card for him right now. Ooh. Exciting. Yeah, Liaison for sure. Probably, I mean, if we're lucky, we get to Ix Guild, dump a freighter fleet. But that would also require us to have Fold Space, right? Because nobody has 2 with Guild. So we would need to draw like 3 kind of specific cards to make that feasible. Gonna be a late Swordmaster, but we should be able to get it round 5. So that means he can get Interstellar from us. We drew the three cards we wanted too, but he ought to go Swordmaster instead, or he's giving Swordmaster to Beast. I guess it depends on who he's more concerned about. Yeah, cool. So, we actually don't want to go up with Guild. Because we want to play Ix Guild. If we take Spice, we can get Spy Sats. I think I like that. Let's just be safe and take Guild. Because I feel like somebody's going to take Fold Space. After all, we have Spy Satellites. We could buy High Council, buy Ixion. It takes us down to 4 Solari, then we go back up to 6 next round. We get 2... I mean, gosh. The Ixions are points, right? We get Interstellar again next round. I'm kind of talking myself into it. But I think since Fold Space is available, we just want to buy our... We want to get our Dreadnought, right? It's a little too much investment on Guild. I wish I had gone up on Emperor instead from the shipping track. But we've chosen our alliances. That Dread is an investment in the future. And hey, it's not that often that we'll be able to discard a freighter fleet to the effect. What are the odds we don't draw green? Pretty bad. I mean, we have a Fold Space and a Liaison. Doesn't seem likely. I think we pick up more Liaisons here. A, just to make sure we get the Swordmaster, but B, because if we have Spy Satellites, Holtzman is a better... Or not Holtzman, well, maybe Holtzman, but, you know, buying Spiceless Flows seems like a good path to continuing to end out the game. Snoopers pulls up as well. Baron getting a second tech, and that's his first tech, okay. We definitely want to get these engineers. $15 Solari for Beast is kind of funny. I don't mind letting him have Interstellar. If it was Baron that was getting Interstellar, I'd probably have to go Interstellar instead of Swordmaster. But if it's Beast, I feel fine with it for the most part. We are losing on Intrigue cards. We'll have the best garrison after this combat, though, at least. He wants a new row badly. Woody J. Berry. Sounds like a comic book character. I really want to steal Baron's Intrigues, but Swordmaster is the play. Machinations is interesting. Probably not that good for me. Wow. Talk about secrets, man. Well, I'm definitely going to secrets if this doesn't change. If either of them are on 4 intrigue cards. Yes, I have spy satellites, but the value is good, ignoring the faction bumps. Beast does not go Interstellar, though, which is a little frustrating. What did he discard? I guess he's not going to be stolen from anymore. He's Dagger and Convincing. Just probably looking for access. I actually love that. Yeah. Screw Baron up, Yuna. Baron's going to play an Intrigue, so we're not going to be able to steal. What do we think about Fold Space to Wealth? Just get High Council online. I kind of need Spice. Snoopers. Okay, yeah, he's aware. He's aware of the situation. He placed 1 intrigue, so he likes his hand. It's not good. There's no way he doesn't play 1 right now. Yeah. The water would be good for Spice from Still Suits. Doesn't play the bribery. You just gonna risk it? You got a different card you like. You have a different faction you want to go up? Gonna go up Fremen? Emperor. Interesting. Okay, well that makes me think that I probably should go to Wealth. Because me having an alliance and Baron not having it seems kind of important. High Council means we have the Shai Halud option, but I think just buying engineers is more important. This unit AI is actually playing pretty decently. She screwed up in the early rounds, but she's doing decent. I guess instead of High Council, we could go to, like, Imperial Basin, but... Okay, just kidding. He buys an entry card. Holy crap, this guy. And now I don't have Secrets Access anymore. The bastard, dude. Maybe I should have just put a Dread in for water. On, like, Airkeen or something. Hopefully Yuna steals his cards. No, won't do it. Do we have... We do have BG in the next hand, probably. Possibly. So, something to think about. Shai Halud would trash a card when we buy it, which would be nice. Deado Devices. Ooh, that's exciting. We already have 2 liaisons. I just think the answer is engineer, though. It's a point. And we have an Ix Guild to give us more negotiators. Baron's playing so greedy, and I haven't been able to punish it. Did draw the BG, but there's just no way he stays there. Two Solari means I could Mentat. At least he takes the Interstellar this time. But it would be nicer if he took Secrets. I don't see that we have a way to get an SMF this round. Because our draw pile is 0 persuasion cards. This is actually really good too. It costs spice, whereas the engineer doesn't. Although we risk drawing the engineer before we have our third tech. Imperial Basin's kind of weird. Okay, but we definitely steal. Cool. I like that. I also like raid stockpiles, for what it's worth. 3 spice? We could buy Deado off of Haga Basin. Yeah, Holtzman is probably better, but what's more achievable, you know? Like, we almost certainly get at least 1 point out of it. Because we have these cards. Mimic Quarters. That's concerning. You should probably block tech negotiation. Yeah. Smart play. Questionable play. We could buy another Dread. It's round 6. We definitely blow this one up. I think I like Arakeen a little better. We want to draw into these engineers, right? Well, this engineer. We're not going to have 2. We get 4 persuasion if we don't play the liaison, though. Which is enough for, like, a negotiate withdraw. How many daggers in hand does Baron have? He did buy a Sardaukar infantry. I mean, we have 7 daggers worth of stuff. Freighter fleet. I'll put 1 in. That's not necessary. We didn't need to do that. We need to save both these cards, though. Well, I guess that's one reason why putting a troop in was helpful. But she doesn't... That's such a weird... Like, you're already maxed on Fremen. This is such bad planning from her. 2 daggers. He did have the infantry in hand. We want the engineer. Second engineer. This is like playing Rhombur the way Rhombur was meant to be played game. Which is not usually how I do Rhombur. Baron at 6 with 3 intrigues is pretty scary still. Play your combat cards. I think he sees me as his competition. not. We're going to lose Interstellar to Baron. Recruitment mission is nice. Maybe. If we could... I mean, if we had more spice, like, Ix-Guild to Highliner would be so good here. What do we Mentat? Tech is he gonna get from quarters? Crap. I don't know why he took Solari. It's a concern. Maybe it means he might have a Solari point card. We don't have Emperor, so we can't go there. You know what though? We'll just smuggle. It's fine. We can use Recruitment Mission to put Engineer on top of our deck. So currently we're at 8. That's a win if we can get the combat. We have 2 combat cards, 5 troops in garrison. We just don't have the spice for Highliner. And Reconnaissance is our only card that goes to a combat space, so it's going to be dicey. There's not really a good tech for us either. Holtzman's fine, but we don't have any Spice Must Flows at all, so it's likely to do nothing. I think Arakeen is too valuable. We have to go there. We're not going to win the combat, but... So in that case, maybe we do play the Ix-Guild. I don't think so. I think we play Dagger to Dread and get ready for next round. Baron only needs 1 with BG to get his Mimic-Quarters point. I hate when that tech shows up in a Baron game, and I just can't reinforce this. It's so frustrating. He's got 4 intrigue cards. I can't take those either. They'll probably steal my alliance. Show him share. Yeah, okay. Good recruitment mission. The Guild Ambassador on top, but I don't see how that's better than Exceed Engineer. We could also save the recruitment mission for a Spice Must Flow. But given that we don't have 2 water, we don't have... I just don't think it's going to happen. Oh my god, Baron. Douche. He wouldn't win the game if he won this combat. It's just like, it's like fighting uphill against this character, you know? Well, Beast, you better have a combat card. He still has 2 intrigues left. That's the crazy thing. And, like, he did what he was supposed to do, right? Like, how could he have... Like, he blocked the tech negotiation. Oh my god, he doesn't have it. It's so frustrating. And who knows, he could steal our alliance. God, this guy. We only draw 1 of the engineers. Legion's in his discard pile, but he might have diplomacy. He does have diplomacy. Oh my god, this guy. Ugh. Well, I think we could still win by winning the combat, but it's gonna be ugly. Hog and Basin. Odd. Does he... I wonder if he has... He might not... He just might not... He does have diplomacy in hand, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. I could voice... Wealth. I could voice Conspire. This is rough. I'm at 9. I can't lose this alliance, though. But if I play diplomacy, then I can't go to Highliner. My garrison is a lot better than theirs, though. What if I conspire? What else am I going to do with the spice? Blackmail's kind of perfect. We need to get enough, just as much meat in the combat as we can on cities. Like voice to one city, voice the other city. Does he have Sleeper Must Awaken too? He's got his Mimic Orders point now. I got High Council, but I was never able to get a Spice Must Flow. Yes. Perfect. Voice Carthag. So we're actually at 10 points now. Cool. Yeah, we can't let Baron have that. I could mint at... I have the money for it. It's just, you you know, I kind of need Carthag more. Baron played his diplomacy. Maybe that's why he went to Haga Basin. High Council, trying to get Spiceless Flow. He's not going to be in the combat, though. I do run the risk of getting secreted. Beast Diplomacy's in discard. And I don't think Una cares. So I think Carthag is still the play. Funny. We just discard the card for no effect. I think we're going to win this. But if Baron has plans within plans, we're screwed because both Baron and plans within plans are pretty unfair. The odds are low, but he's drawn a lot of intrigue cards, and he had snoopers to trash him, so like we're at 12 if we win the combat. And I think we do win the combat. I don't see how we don't. I guess if Beast has giga awesome cards. But we have 3 combat cards, so I don't think that's happening. Beast has Sleeper. Okay, that's one card that Baron doesn't have. But Baron didn't have enough spice anyway. Does he have Spice Must Flow with 4 cards? I mean, he went to High Council, so probably. No, he doesn't. You know what's funny is if I win this combat, I actually don't win... Oh, yeah, I do, because the engineer points. That's right. Oh, I get detonation devices off of this. I definitely win. Dude, this is such a Rhombur game. Rhombur to the extreme. I might even win through plans within plans. I have to do the math on that. That was awesome. 2 engineer points. I wonder why Baron didn't steal our alliance. Is she gonna withdraw? Ambush. Yeah, I think we win now. He has no Spice Must Flows. So the only way he can even get close is plans within plans, but I think we still win. Nice try, Una. Because we'll be at like 13, right? We'll be at 13 points. Boom! He does have plans within plans, that bastard. Still win. Suck on that, Baron! Suck on that. Oh, you thought you could win just because you picked Baron, and you bought Mimic Quarters, and you bought plans within plans, and you won a Stage 2 conflict? Well, guess what? Rhombur exists, and Rhombur is going to detonate his devices twice. He's going to buy spy satellites and get 2 Exceed Engineers. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I mean, it's no Armand game, but, like, it's pretty dang close. That was cool. You don't have to combo spy satellites with Holtzman engine. You can combo spy satellites with a different point granting tech, like detonation devices. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't know if the shuttle fleet was worth it or not. I think it probably was. We ended up with way more Solari than we needed. But it ended up being important for us getting our Swordmaster before Beast. We had a black metal spare too. That was cool. That bastard Baron drew plans within plans, and Shome shares, and Mimic Orders. Nah. Sorry, bro. You just didn't have the meat this game. That's a good one. Detonation devices for the win, dude. Wow. I'll have to come up with a good thumbnail for this one. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that was a good game.